How's it going, everybody? Rob right here today. We are back with our Honolulu Hammerheads franchise mode. And today, guys, I'm going to start off with a trade. We're going to get it off to a bang here early. I did see you guys wanted me to upgrade over Mulligan. I do agree that I probably want to upgrade over Mulligan, but the fact that I would take... I don't know. Maybe it's not Mulligan. Maybe Mulligan's not the guy. I like his underlying numbers, though. His offensive awareness and defensive awareness are very, very good. Granlund is also good. We can always switch these two guys around, but I want to at least give Mulligan his shot. We signed him for 3 years. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if we have a ton of assets to get rid of right now, which is what worries me. If we want to get a first-line winger, we may very well have to give up our first. We are trying to contend, obviously, in the Stanley Cup, so our first is just a first, but at the same time, it's what's going to keep us a top team in this league. But the first trade I wanted to make, well, the only trade I wanted to make today, before we got started in this video, was I was going to throw a few players on my board here. Let's see, who we trading away? We're trading away Dunn. He's got more value than Devon Toews, and I kind of like the play of Dunn better. Foot. Cal Foot here, they wanted him in this deal, so we're going to go ahead and throw him in there. And then Anthony Cirelli, who is just not playing right now. He's scratched. I didn't throw him in there. He's scratched. He's how many more years at 1.7? 2 more years at 1.7. We're going to throw him out to the East. We're going to go to Boston. And I know it might be curious as to why, but Boston needs defensemen, straight up. I have a feeling I can snag Jake Bean in this deal. But Boston needs NHL caliber defensemen, and they need them now. So what they're doing is they're taking one Jake Bean and turning it into Dunn and Foot, who are both ready to play in the NHL now. Plus, they get a depth centerman there in Cirelli, a guy that could probably play, I don't know, maybe on their second, third line, you know? Frederick here, I mean, Coyle could play on the wing, so they really need a third line center badly. I think this deal just kind of makes sense. They're turning one Jake Bean into 3 players that are going to step in and start right away if they're smart. So we're going to do Dunn, Foot, and Cirelli. And I know Foot looks like a guy I might want to keep, but 80 overall, 25, medium top 4. He's not growing anymore. He's only a 2-way defender. Doesn't have exactly fantastic stats. Signed for 1 more year at $800,000. We're going to let him go to Boston there. Trade will be accepted. Jake Bean, the offensive defenseman, is now on the Honolulu Hammerheads. You love to see that. We'll go ahead and edit the lines here. Get him in there. He's going to play on that middle pairing with Devon Toews, most likely. Left defender, Jake Bean, offensive defenseman, substitute. All right, he fits the bottom pairing better. It's still an upgrade, don't get me wrong. If somebody fit better than Devon Toews on this middle pairing, for example, like if we put Ethan Bear, oh, we don't even get a +1. Anyway, he's now here. He's going to be able to run that second or that first power play unit. I'm going to move Dylan Cousins down for, I think, Byfield. And then we're going to get Granlund off. Put the left defender, Jake Bean, changing current line, the +3. We don't get a +3 with it. Oh, we do if we get rid of Radulov. If I want to get rid of Artem Radulov, maybe I do. Maybe I want Bean up there. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Radulov, Cousins, Mulligan, Gurianov is still very, very good. Bean running that first power play. Sergachev doesn't not fit, but doesn't actually fit either. But Jake Bean getting us the +3. He's good offensive defenseman. Like, he's got really good numbers there. If we take a look at the penalty kill, Ollie Kerman and Brant Clark, Koliznik and Byfield, they don't like that at all. That's better right there. Trying to figure out who is it must just be the fact that I don't have anybody that fits. Byfield, yeah, we're gonna leave it. Yeah, no, I think I'm fine with that. Radulov can play center. He does not have better faceoffs than Koliznik, so we're gonna leave that things like that. Jake Bean is the new defenseman that we brought in. I don't really want to bring anybody else in. I don't see the need to bring anybody else in. Maybe 3 defensemen. There's Matthias Albalin here, who is low elite. He should be ready by next season. He's not quite ready yet. He's a defensive defenseman. What are his schemes, actually? He is pinch cycle. In the NHL, we have pinch balanced, pinch cycle, and pinch cycle, yeah. So he's going to fit. If he grows, he would fit. maybe I do move on from Devin Tays too, and we just bring him up. Because moving, you know what? That could be something we look to do right now. Hold on. Let's go to roster moves. Albelin is going to come up. Confirm. Yes, that's fine. Edit the lines. Who's scratched? That's actually curious. I'm curious to know who is scratched in the majors, but scratched is Hepaniemi, which is, I mean, he's, oh my God, such a good, he's a sniper who's got under 80s in the shooting category, but 90s in his passing and offensive awareness. Do you have like a ridiculous season? I mean, I guess in the AHL he had a really, really, really good season. Maybe him over Comtois, Lavoie. Yeah, we got power forward, two-way forward, sniper, power forward, playmaker. Lavoie's younger than Comtois. And Donskoy's a good two-way forward. So you know what? Maybe we'll look to bring in Hepaniemi. Substitute him in there. Yeah, it's fine. And he would fit perfectly there. So yeah, maybe he puts up some points for us. His defensive category isn't horrible. He could help out this bottom line. Yeah, we're going to do that. But defensively, what I want to do is substitute Tays out and scratched. We've got Albelin. Throw him in there. We get a +3. If we put Bean and Albelin together, that's a +3. Ollie Kerman up there. Yeah, no, I'm going to do this. Bean and Albelin getting a +3 is absolutely massive, which means I can now move on from Devin Tays and his relatively large salary. I like Devin Tays, but I don't want to keep him scratched at 81 overall. I mean, I guess I could, right? It wouldn't hurt anything to keep him just in case Albelin isn't ready, but he is ready. He's just not going to put up anything offensively, but that's why we have Jake Bean next to him. Jake Bean is going to put up the points offensively, so I think these guys could be a really, really good pairing. Albelin would get a +5 next to Bear. Actually, dropping Bear down to play with Albelin. Oh my, he's actually number 69. That's hilarious. I rate that. Sergachev and Bean get the +1, right? So Sergachev's a 90. I don't know. I think I might look to do this, getting the +5 with Bear and Albelin. Matthias Albelin, where is he from? He is Swedish on his ELC still. So I think this, guys, is what I want to do. Definitely want to get that +5. I'll take a quick look at what the computer would offer me for Devin Tays, but I don't think they're going to offer me pretty much anything. So Devin Tays there, offer the trade. Yeah, third, some low-end prospects, a third and a fourth. Maybe some guys here. Danny DeKaiser, definitely don't want that contract. Thank you very much. Florida. Warren Fogle is another good player, but again, I don't think we need players like him. He's not going to bump anybody off the third line, and I kind of like in the fourth line setup as is. So you guys let me know, should I move on from Devin Tays? I think I might hold on to him for half the season here. Frankie Vetrano is another good fourth liner, two-way forward, could end up fitting the penalty kill for us. So we need an upgrade there. We know it's available, but Tays is going to, at least we're going to scratch him for now. He's there in case we need to bring him in. But I really like the Bear and Albelin pairing with Kerman and Clark on the bottom pairing. And then you've got Jake Bean and Mikhail Sergachev on that top pairing. So I am definitely fine with that. So let's go ahead and get the first month of the season underway and see how we start it out. Wesley and Coleman, no, I'm gonna keep my prospects because I've got a very good feeling that we're gonna have a long stretch of success here in Honolulu with the way we built everything. Everything is just set up nicely. One thing we do have to think about is the fact that Taylor Hall is starting to get up there in age. I think he's in his early 30s. Ouch. Some bad losses early on in the season. We're getting some, okay, there's the win that's going to help the difference, but 4-3-1 is not exactly great. The Liznik's got 11 points. Let's check out the point totals. Bullerice with 11. Taylor Hall, Radulov with 8. Gurianov, Cousins, Sergachev's doing well. Let's look at the defensemen. Bear, oh wow, the bottom down here, it's really Bean and Sergachev are the guys. If we take a look at the forwards, it does, you know what, I don't know if I can point to anything in particular. Donskoy, Lavoie, Malgin on that first line, isn't he? He's playing first line minutes and he's a -3. I might just have to upgrade for Malgin. Actually, you know what if we went to back to a Granlund, because we still get a +1 with him down there on that third line. He's actually better off on the second line, but I don't want to move Bullerice because Bullerice is somebody I'm very, very excited for the future. Granlund, we know he's played first line minutes in the past. He's been fine. I wanted to upgrade from him, but I think we're fine for now. I'm not going to push the panic button yet. We're going to get to our January 1st, and you guys are going to get your comments in. I know you guys are going to already be typing away to get rid of Mulligan. We're going to try Granlund on the top line, going back to the well. We know it works, sticking with the old reliable. We'll see how it goes here. Defensive core, there we go. There's 2 straight wins, 3 straight wins. 4-1 since we moved Granlund up. There we go. We're getting our wins there. Actually, there's a couple losses. Yes, okay, we stemmed the tide, though, with the losses. Let's get this win. I wanted to win against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we're currently in a wild card spot. Kalysnik is having one heck of a season at 30 points in 23 games. That's really, really good for us. Now, what doesn't seem to be working? Is it the goalies? Markstrom, oh my God. Markstrom and Georgiev are having an absolutely awful season. Like, those numbers are putrid, boys. Those are downright disrespectful numbers. Anyway, defensively, Ethan Bear and Albalin don't seem to be a very good pairing. Bear at a -4. Bear in the past has been a huge plus, playing alongside of Mikhail Sergachev, who's got 22 points. Jake Bean, only 8 points, which is a little bit disappointing considering, you know, Sergachev isn't the offensive guy. So I might move Bean down to swap Bean and Bear and get those guys back to where they were before the season. Get the +3 on that top pairing, Bean and Bear. Still get a +3 with Bean and Albalin, though, instead of the +5. So I'll do the +3. I thought maybe the +5, 87, 85 would be good enough, but apparently not. So we'll try the +3. Moving Bean down. Let's check out the forward core. Is there a forward line that doesn't seem to be clicking well? I saw maybe the Cousins line isn't doing great. Hapanemi, Gurianov, and Donskoy are fine, but Mulligan's a -8 with Cousins and Gurianov. So wow, Mulligan's brutal. Mulligan is downright brutal, but he doesn't look that like he should be that bad. -8, he was that earlier in the season. Do I want to play Comtois, move Hepaniemi up for Mulligan, bench Mulligan for Maxime Comtois, and then just see how it goes and just chalk that one up to as an L, you know? We got sniper, power forward, sniper. I need a playmaker for that line, but I don't exactly have one. Donskoy, moving him up for Gurianov. I'm not moving Gurianov down, and we're not doing that. Okay, so the bottom 6 is just going to be the bottom 6. Going to be that. We're going to scratch Mulligan. Really upset that I think it was Sam Reinhard, who I was looking at, spurned me. We got one more month to see how things go. Hopefully we get back on track and become a dominant team yet again. A 4-3 loss there, but we do follow it up with a win. Not going to do that deal versus Philly. We lose to Philly. This is starting to get a little concerning with the amount of losses we are picking up. A 1-0 shutout loss. That hurts. More losses. They're just piling up. A 9-0 win, and we finally get back on track and win 4 in a row to put us in 2nd place in the Pacific. 40 points would be good enough for a wild card if we were in the Central, so thank God we're not in the Central. 40 points would be good enough for 2nd in the Atlantic and 6th in the Metropolitan. So a really weird, interesting season. I don't know what to make of it so far. That's why I have you guys here, and that's why I need your help. So far, it looks like the first line is really clicking right now with Kalysnik and Hall, both at 45, 46 points, 26 goals there for Kalysnik. Bullerice on the second line is looking fantastic, and Bullerice is somebody we took at pick number 31, and the fact that he's turned into this kind of second liner for us, he's going to be a lifetime second liner, and he's only 19. Kid's good. Kid's a really phenomenal playmaker already. Radulov there on that second line has kind of found himself a home. Byfield there as well. So that line's doing well. Again, Granlund was not playing up there the whole time, but he is a +8. That's really all I can ask for. It's helped the first line out quite a bit. Cousins, Gurianov, Mulligan. Mulligan was scratched. Cousins and Gurianov, I don't think got much worse. Hepaniemi, yeah, I gotta figure something out with the bottom 6. I think I need a third line right wing playmaker. Maybe I look to move on from Mulligan. Defensively, things okay. Have definitely turned around defensively since I put Bean with Albalin. Albalin is not going to get points, but as long as he's a plus and doesn't take too many penalties, I'm not going to be upset with Matthias Albalin. Him being a low elite at 20 and 80 overall, he's got 3 more years, like I said, on his ELC. If he can just grow a little bit, he could turn into a serious dominant force on the back end there. And he's allowing Jake Bean, who's now actually taken off there in points, Sergachev slowed down. Beans picked it up. Bears looking a lot better. Plus minus is turning around. Clark still, has these guys are leaving a little room to be desired. Both Ollie and Brandt there, but they fit the scheme. They're two-way forwards, two-way defensemen, unfortunately. Taking a look at the goalies. Markstrom has picked his game up. Georgiev has as well. The whole team's kind of turned it around here as far as playing better defensively, but still, it's not been fantastic. Heponiemi is a 25-year-old rookie. Would you look at that? I can't believe he's a sniper with those stats, but he's doing okay. 10 points in 36 games. He got 7 assists. I don't know why he's a sniper. He does not have a good shooting category at all. We'll see. There are some moves I could look to make, but I could always bring back in Devin Tays, but I don't think that it's the defensive core. I think you guys are right. I straight up just need an upgrade over Mulligan. And I need somebody to upgrade on that first line so I can put Granlund back on that third line. It's as simple as that. So we take a quick look here. I have a feeling I looked at something around this area. Philip Forsberg, 5 years at $9 million. He's a two-way forward, though. I do need a playmaker. Is Rickard Rakell a playmaker? Yes, he is. He would fit the top 6 forward lines, and he signed for 6 more years at 8.6. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on that deal. Thank you very much. Clayton Keller and Austin Matthews. Oh, wow. That is... Austin Matthews ended up fulfilling the prophecy and going to Arizona, just like everybody said he would. Clayton Keller here would fit the penalty kill. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for... Also, we're just looking at forwards here. Phil Kessel is not a playmaker. Schmaltz is a two-way forward. Obviously, Matthews is a sniper. Christian Dvorak, two-way forward, but then again, that's not quite good enough. Galchenyuk, I think, is a playmaker. Yes, he is. Doesn't have very good numbers. He only fits the third line, too. Jake Gensel on Boston. That's interesting. He's a sniper, so he's not going to fit. He would fit our first line, but we don't want him for there. Brad Marchand's a two-way forward. Interesting. I guess I can see it. I buy that. Dylan Strome here, another guy that we tried to look at. Fits the second line, not the first line. Alexis Lafreniere went to Buffalo? How did Alexis Lafreniere go to Buffalo? He got traded? Oh, he must have gotten drafted because we redid the draft lottery. That's how we got Byfield. Oh my God, Buffalo. They got William Nylander. Fits the second line and is making way too much money. Anders Bjork somehow made his way back to Buffalo. I know he did that in real life too. Jeff Skinner is looking not bad. They have got this guy Barker, Daniel Barker here. Casey Middlestat, 83 at 26 playmaker, would fit the top 6 forward lines. He's decent. He's not got his medium elite. It dropped. He signed for a really cheap deal on a really cheap contract. What would it take to get Casey Middlestat? Lavoie, Georgiev, and Heponiemi. Tays, Georgiev, and Comtois. Albalin, Markstrom straight up, or Granlund. I really don't want to get rid of Granlund and Comtois. I could do the Tays, Georgiev, Comtois trade. I definitely don't mind that. But obviously I would want to do something a bit better. Dylan Dubé, yeah, he's a two-way forward. Fisher's a two. Yeah, there's so many two-way forwards here, guys. Teuvo Teravainen's a playmaker that fits the first line. That could be a guy to go after. He's making a ton of money. We cost us our first next year and a second this year. 7 more years. He signed until he's 37. I don't think I can do that. Alex Nylander here would take Brandt Clark or Ollie Kerman in a third and a fourth. I wouldn't mind giving up one of these guys. Brandt Clark, Ollie Kerman. They're kind of surplus to requirements, right? We got Tays. We got Devin Tays. Oh, he doesn't fit the scheme. Why would I wouldn't want to do that. I always forget to do that. Luotz-Orainen is a two-way forward. I always forget to check the scheme before I'm like, oh, this would be great. Maybe I should go force Sam Reinhart to come be a Hammerhead, whether he wants to or not. Barron, Chipchura, Boulerice, Bean, Cousins, Chipchura, and Mulligan. I don't like that deal. I definitely would like to get rid of Mulligan, but I'm not getting rid of Chipchura. Obviously, guys, we can look through here, but you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I love to hear what you guys have to say. It helps me really get my finger on the pulse of the community and understand what you guys are hoping to see and what I should do, because right now I'm just kind of stuck. I don't exactly know what to do. with the team. Maybe I should go after McDavid. No, okay. How about I go after Draisaitl instead? No, okay. Oh, that's fine. Kyler Yamamoto here is a really, really good playmaker that fits the first line. 3 years at $5 million. Chipchura, Lavoie, and Taze. I don't want to give up Chipchura. I'd give up Laminin. I wouldn't give up Albalin, and I'd give up Comtois. I would do this deal. Kyler Yamamoto, 86, pretty good. He's definitely an upgrade. Albalin is also very good. 21 at 76 for Esa Laminin. Chipchura, I know, is the goalie I've been grooming for the future, right? He's 80 overall. He can come in if I need to get rid of Markstrom or Georgiev. Probably get rid of Georgiev and just call up Chipchura. He's ready to be a backup goalie in the National Hockey League. Zibanejad is just down there to be down there, and I can always sign somebody. But yeah, Laminin's not a guy that I'm really tied to. Could be a deal we make here. You guys let me know your thoughts. I'm going to keep looking off camera, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to read all of them. I'm going to respond to most of them. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.